Hey guys, Still here and welcome back to Transport Fever. I'm just overlooking the Assen train station, which is currently still not very busy. And it's a train station that is going to get expanded even further in this episode, or rather the connections will. Because Assen is well on its way to becoming a hub. The town itself is also growing, but not as much as I had expected. It's growing to 593 predicted, whereas for example Drachten, which is pretty much on par, is going to 540. It's serving as a sort of mini hub because it also has this line connecting it. Now I know that I have a lot of demand for these lines, so let's fix that first. The Stavoren-Assen line is going to be very busy at 128 and 92 in each direction. And I still can upgrade this vehicle here. So let's manage some of these vehicles and just probably upgrade them to 3 of these. And the same can be said for this one. I don't want to spend too much money because I still have to save a bit of cash in order to build the rest of the line. Now, the end goal for Assen is to be connected to, over here, Arnhem. Which is then going to have stations in Zutphen-Deventer, here in the middle, and then over there. So let's focus on building this station, which is going to revolve also around being a sort of hub between Meppel-Hoogeveen and Slagharen. So I'm going to need a large side building, high-speed tracks, 2 tracks. Let's see, do I need to figure this as a hub? Not really. Not really. I will make it a quite large station. Pretty much in that orientation. Ah, we got a new bus. The Fuso B46. Very nice. Now, you guys have been giving me a lot of suggestions on what to work on and what needs improving. And I appreciate that, but there is so much to do on this map that I can only get around to so many things at once. So if I don't immediately get around to doing what you have suggested, that is not a personal slight, but more of a I have a lot on my to-do list situation. For now, this episode, building the rest of this connection is going to be key. The next, or maybe the one after that episode, is going to work on upgrading some of the lines and cutting my losses. Because I have a couple of lines which really aren't very profitable. And aside from that, then, so probably in about 3 episodes, I can get around to actually fixing some of the lines that aren't doing that well. Now, over here, I'll have a station connection. Let's make that quite large. This one's going to connect Meppel. Actually, maybe just set up a bus line that goes from Zwolle to Kampen to Meppel to the station. That way I can serve quite a few more places here. So it's going to be an inbound bus line and an outbound bus line. Yeah, let's go for 2. Other side. Similar thing. It's going to be a, in this case, tram line that serves Hoogeveen and Slagharen. So that one's going there. Then, what do I need? Probably a medium street. Not a bus line, but I do want an electric tram track. So you can make that slightly angled or something. I'm going here, there, and back. Yep. Lots of road vehicles need a ton of maintenance, but again, I'm not going to get around that this episode. Alright. I hope that the roads over here in this now joined town are not going to be too clogged, because my tram will need to be able to go there. And if this is a main road, which it very well might be, then it's going to be a bit tricky to keep the trams rolling on time. Let's see, I have 2 stops here. And I think that's enough. Alright, 1 more here. Hopefully the town's going to expand in this direction. Starting here, going there, going here, there, and back again. Color, 1 of the reds. I'm going to abbreviate that because that is 2 towns. The HOO tram. Doesn't quite do it justice because Slagharen is also part of it, but let's go with this one for now. Tram depot somewhere down the middle. Since I'm serving two different towns, let's go with 2 trams. because I might also find traffic between the two towns increasing. The hell? Why does it want me to assign those to a new line? Oh, hold up. This is not considered a tram line. There you go. There we are. Done. Alright, so that's the one. Now the other end. Yes, electric tram track. Upgrade this bit. Oh crap, no, it wasn't supposed to be a tram track. I was supposed to be building a bus line here. Since these towns might indeed grow, let's go with a large street. Upgrade these other two. And then, how am I going to get into town? Where am I going to set the bus stop up? Maybe down somewhere down the middle. And preferably with a stop that covers most of the town. I have quite a lot of cash, so I can afford to get rid of some buildings here. This is going to be costing me 350,000. Haha, you wish. If I do it manually, it's probably going to cost me less. This is 50, 100, 150, 175, 200, 300, 325. Well, I saved a bit of money on there, but not not too much. Oh well. This should cover most of the town. These few people, I am sorry, but they, well, they're shit out of luck, pretty much. Next. This stop covers almost all of it. Alright, then, once we have hit this station, I'm going to go with a country road. Because I imagine that this bit might be a bit much. I don't see the town growing all the way over there. Meppel is going to have a station down the middle. And I think that should cover it. Starting here. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. Now, this is a bus line. Whoa. Where's my line? Did I just remove it? I did, didn't I? Yeah, I just removed it. Misclick. Start. Done. Starting in MEP to ZWO bus line. Color. Oh god, what color did the buses have? Bus lines. Darkish. It is so hard being colorblind to actually figure out which colors I was using. I hope that that's the right one. Alright, set up a couple of buses. So this is going to have a standard road depot. Again, I'm connecting 3 towns together and connecting them to a train station that is yet to be connected to the rest of the world. Let's go with 4 buses for now. That's capacity of 40 and see if that's going to be enough. If not, I'll expand it. Okay, now, tracks. Let's immediately go for the high-speed tracks. And we're gonna go past that steel mill. And let's see, which platform is not connected? It's one of these two. Alright, parallel course to just about there and connect it in. No, you don't feel like connecting? There you go. Alright, right side of the tracks over there. Here and here. Here and there. Now, supposedly I did put up a signal on the wrong side somewhere. I just don't really recall which station that was. But somebody pointed out in the comment section that I had set up a stop on the wrong position. This is not the culprit. This one works. Because the trains can still exit the station there. These are not too close to the station. These are fine. These are fine. Here? No, this one's fine too. And that's the line that I set up in the previous episode. This one's... Oh, maybe this one. I can get rid of that one. And then the rest here. No, this is fine. This is just a wait signal until the station's clear. Okay, so I think that should cover it. Right. I'm going to make this a separate line, going from Asse to Hoogveen to, I think, Arnhem. And everything that happens to be in between. Already seeing some traffic, so the new lines are getting picked up by the game. That's excellent. What's the next stop here? Deventer, I think. Deventer Zutphen. And then I might go with a station into Apeldoorn. Like here on the edge. And then connecting it to Arnhem, which... This is going to be a pricey operation. Oh, that's 800,000. Just building that one bit of track. The second bit's easier because there's no new homes, but still. That is an expensive operation. Alright. New train station. Edge of town. Loads and loads of road condition, or road vehicles in poor condition. As can be expected, pretty much. Why am I paying 700,000 for that? I really don't want to be paying 700,000 for that. Is it really that expensive? 138? Maybe it is. And here to there. Alright. Setting up the connection to the town. Okay, this is actually turning into a pretty big place already. It has infrastructure. I just need to expand it a little bit. I just need to make sure that after station 4, it goes here. And then back to 4. Whoops. 4 to 6, yeah. But it will need a second bus stop, otherwise it's going to do all sorts of wacky things. There we go. Now it's set up. So this already has its infrastructure sorted. It's a pretty big town, 521 people in there. Now the challenge is going to be to connect the train to Deventer. I might not do that. And just opt for a straight line from here to there. And have Deventer connected by a bridge. Alright, here we go. Across the river. Jesus, a fast train bridge for 1.1 million. And where is the station? There. Let's go by the oil mill, or oil rig. Oil well, that's the word I was looking for. And then turn it here. And from here to here. Now, I have a perfect long connection that I might be able to use to travel all the way from Utrecht over here to here. And even beyond that to Asse. Hell of a long track. I'm not sure if it's going to be profitable to have lines that long. Especially since I now have the option of using those M300s, which are ridiculously effective. I think those are the most efficient trains that I have running around, cost-wise. Now, if I'm going to be going all the way from here onwards, then I think I might need a few more trains. I'm running a very old 442 Atlantic. I am definitely going to be needing more trains. Alright, listen up. After Arnhem, we're going to hit Apeldoorn. Next, Hogeveen. Next, Asse. And back again. Hogeveen. Apeldoorn. And then back to Arnhem. And then back to Veenendaal-Wageningen and back to Utrecht. This means that my line is definitely going to need a bigger train. And probably a whole lot of them. I am seeing that the game's not quite content with figuring out where it should go. Yeah, there you go. On the way back, you need to be using Terminal 1. And the game does not like me to do that. On the way here, you need to be Terminal 1. And on the way here, you need to be on Terminal 2, actually. Terminal 2. Does that fix the line? No, it does not. Maybe because it's starting on the wrong side in Utrecht here. Maybe that has something to do with it. No, still doesn't want to be on the right side. Upgrade. Signals. Sometimes if you just deploy a couple of signals, the game auto-fixes the whole line. Okay, so this train, after... Oh, here's the issue. You cannot get from Veenendaal-Wageningen to here? Really? Are these swapped by any chance? This should be on Terminal 1, and that should be on Terminal 2. Yep. Then maybe I made the same mistake here. Apeldoorn on yeah. This is Terminal 1. And that is Terminal 2. Yep. And then the next mistake lies here. That's fine. Oh, hold up. Aha. I found the culprit. Sometimes you think that these things are just connected, and then the game goes, no they're not. And that's why the line doesn't work. Alright, what I also want to do over here is just connect these things together via a road connection that goes around these, so that people can also use their own vehicle if they so choose. So, let's not have a tram track. And this is let's go with a medium country road. It's not that big of a road. Nor does it probably need to be. And here. And I'll also do the other way. So we're going to cross over here. And then go that way. And that way. Right. Everything's connected. And now I just need a hell of a train. Because this train is not up to the job. It has a capacity of 114. It has a power rating of mediocre. And I am going to need tons and tons and tons of capacity here. There are only 7 people who want to go to Arnhem. That's interesting. Is it really that little? Yeah, maybe because the rest of the network is so brand new. That is probably causing the game to take a while to figure out that, oh, right, these connections are here. And that people want to travel there. See, this is the newest line, and it really has 0 passengers on it. Okay, what I'm going to do is borrow some money, which I can probably very quickly pay off again. And I'm going to have a couple of the M300s run around on that newer line. Let's see, that's 15 million. This line, Utrecht, Arnhem, manage vehicles, sell. Okay, where's my depot? That's a tram depot. I had a depot here somewhere. I put these trains on this track somehow. There it is. It is, however, slightly on the wrong side. But if I connect this thing to that side and upgrade that, then I should be able to buy the M300s. This is 5.7 million. 7 million. And I can get 2 of those trains. Yeah, let's go for 2 of these. Utrecht, Arnhem. They should be able to do that. And with that, I have a capacity of 200 people. Holy shit. 346. Right, let's see if these guys want to depart. There it comes. Power rating on these things should be good. So they're going to accelerate really quite quickly, which will benefit them immensely on those long spans between, what is it, Apeldoorn and Hoogeveen. Hoogeveen also maybe not so much, because it's not that long of a span, but the rest of it should be fine. Now let's see about those newer lines. They're not getting a ton of traffic. Sure enough, there is some, but it could be better. So now what I have connected, if you so choose, you can go from Uithuizen all the way through the train, or through the use of the train, to Utrecht, where you then transfer onto the train that takes you to Schiedam. From Schiedam, you can then transfer using the bus all the way to Goes, I think? Yeah, because Goes has this line here, this connection. Holy shit. That's busy. So yeah, there is a lot that people can now visit. Oh, by the way, it goes even farther than that. It goes all the way to Middelburg. So pretty much from the southwest to the northeast edge of the map, you can manage, you can get there. Do these things only do 30? Okay. What I don't like is that my own buses are getting stuck in traffic. So I'm going to upgrade some of these lines to have an actual bus line on them. Or, yeah, a bus lane, not a bus line. That way, hopefully, my buses won't get stuck in traffic. The same goes here, because I'm running buses back and forth on this side. Construction here is not possible. But I can upgrade it to a medium, let's say a medium town road, medium street, which does have a bus line. Alright, large street here, large street there. Yeah, that bus is going into Middelburg-Vlissingen. Upgrade all of that. All of this. Is it so busy here too? Whoa! Look at all that traffic. Jeez. How busy are... Oh shit. These are large streets. Upgrading them to the wrong type. Should be country roads. Large country roads. Come on, game. Please don't. No reason to give up on me. There we go. That was close. This bit also needs to be a large country road. And this, because I transferred, or I turned everything into... what are they called? Streets. Large streets. Whereas they should be country roads. Because they have a far greater speed limit. So now the bus, there we are. Unfortunately not this one, because it's got stuck in traffic, but this one is capable of using its own lane. And the rest of the civilians, well, I'm sorry, but you'll just have to join the back of the queue. Look at that. In the meanwhile, there is a fucking moose crossing the road. No wonder there's a whole bunch of traffic here. Not with a random moose on the street. Now, these vehicles, they're not terribly quick. These are the Gaggenhaus, right? Yeah, the Gaggenhaus C40. They can only do 40. If I upgrade that to the Fuso, it does 50. But these transport... Oh, these transport actually more. Is it affordable to want to replace all of these? Because this, I think, is the longest bus line that I have. Yeah, 1.4 million. That means that these vehicles can actually make use of that better speed. That is, once they get upgraded. Which I'm not seeing yet. Oh! This is a different line. Let's replace these as well with the Fuso B46. And now I gotta be a bit careful with my money because I'm running a little low on it. There we go, that's one of the newer road vehicles. Interesting design for a bus. It's more like somebody decided to fuse two vehicles together and call it one bus. Not sure how they decided to go with that. And yes, I am taking some screenshots every now and then. Kamperland has grown significantly, but is not capable of expanding much farther beyond just using the rest of the island. So it has decided to go upwards instead, and is building, well, apartment buildings. It's not the only town that I've seen doing that. Goes, same thing. Residential buildings which are going up. Here too. It's not quite skyscrapers yet, but they're definitely growing. This town, not so much. Breskens, Oostburg, not so much. Zeebrugge, nope. I believe I did see some of them in Spijkenisse, Woedsluis here. Bloody hell. Yeah, a lot of it. Projected growth, 1270. Sheesh. I think my vehicles over here might be a little overwhelmed. Yeah. That's that immensely long line that I have running around. And it is only slightly overworked, with another 50 people waiting there. And that's so many people that they cannot even fit on the stop anymore. I'm running with 108 out of 120 seats. Let's just add a few more vehicles here. Right, let's see how that new line is doing. Always try to keep an eye on performance for the new lines. Utrecht, Arnhem, 150. One's being offloaded, I think. We should see this number going up pretty quick. Where are you? You're full? So it's the other one. There you are. And your current location is over there. Why are you not loading up new people? Because people don't want to travel north? Seriously? No, everybody wants to go to Utrecht. Okay. Clear. Everybody wants to go from here to Utrecht. And very, very few people want to go north. Interestingly, it also happens to go in reverse. The line from here towards Veenendaal-Ede-Wageningen is not being used. But from here to Apeldoorn is definitely being used. 50 people on it. Now it's probably going to take a bit of time before we're going to see vast profits from this line. Because at the moment, we're going to have quite a few people on these trains which are not actually at the destination yet. These trains just got launched, or got bought and are serving on the line, if you will. Hold on, nobody got out? Ah, shit. It's not connected. No, it is. Yes, it is. People are just not getting in or out. Okay, so maybe what's going on here is that people from Veenendaal-Ede-Wageningen are preferring to use a bus. This bus. Veenendaal-Ede-Wageningen-Barneveld. So they're going to here by bus. And then from here to there, they're taking the rest of the bus. That's the bus line... yeah, here. Nunspeet-Harderwijk to Apeldoorn. These towns have probably also grown a bit. Yeah, but they're shrinking a little. Not too much, but projected to go back to 432. Going right back down. I'm not sure why, though. Because they didn't remove any means of transportation. Nor did I remove any particular source of food, because they didn't have any, as far as I know. I mean, I could feed them. Nunspate, for example, does require food, and I'm already producing it. Yeah, I might as well. Let's see, where do you want your food delivered? Right in the middle of town. Of course you do. Truck, unloads, there. Alright, let's adjust this line a bit. Manage line. You're going from here to... Jeez, I can really not make this out. There. 1, 2... After you have been here, visit that. Which you cannot really do unless you take a really large drive around the country. So let's add a road here. And that should make that line far more easy to use. There we go. Oh, they are taking a bit of a circuitous route here. Give me a truck offload over there. There, that's better. So, you go here. You pick up your food. You drop it off at Nunspate, and you go back to pick up grain at Nunspate Exchange. Rinse and repeat. These vehicles are fortunately not very quick, so I don't really have to upgrade this line or this road yet. What I can do is start to repay some of my loan. I don't want to be stuck with too much of a loan. Although, my trains are probably going to be recouping that investment very, very quick. How about the traffic here? None? I really find that to be quite surprising. Maybe I'm being too impatient again. But I really had expected quite a bit of traffic here. Let's see what these people want to head off. Train 1. What are you guys looking for? Where are you looking to go? Approaching Hoogveen Station here. Starting to lag. Oh, and an autosave doesn't really help either. M300s. Now, I am expecting some people to get off here, unless they really want to go all the way over there. Let's see if people from here have any peculiar destinations in mind. No, it's all really quite close. It's all really quite nearby. Yeah. It's nothing really too far out of the ordinary. Pretty much where I'd expected them to go. Just the surrounding towns. Alright, report. Nothing? Still? Huh. So, does that mean that all of you people are going to Ossa? Because I would find that a bit unusual. Because they didn't board in Apeldoorn, they boarded maybe there or even beyond. But there's nobody waiting to go to Arnhem here. So, where are you guys hoping to go? Because then I really should be seeing, well, quite a lot of profit being made in Ossa by the time that these people actually get off the train. Let's repay some more loan. This level of lag persists. I might have to be running at normal play speed. That's going to make this playthrough quite painful indeed. Still nothing? I find this really confusing. I do have underpasses, I believe. Yeah, see, there are underpasses so people can actually get to that platform. They're just not doing it. People from Ossa just don't want to go here. They have no other way of getting here either. There's no roads. It's just a train track. So, my dear people, aboard train 1. I hope you guys brought your wallets, because I'm expecting quite the payday once you hit Assen. Unless it's some of those people who decided that they were going to go and board the train, let's say here, and then ride it all out, ride it all back, and eventually disembark at Utrecht. That's possible. I hope that they don't do it, but the game has been known to do that at times. Let's see. Here she comes. Nothing. Okay, so these people are planning on going somewhere else, apparently. Unlike, probably, the people currently on board Train 17, that's singular M300, which I am expecting to get off at also. Yeah, see? That makes money. Right, if this persists, then I might have to switch these things to smaller runner trains. So one from here to there, one from there to there, one from there to there. It's a bit more micromanagement, but it also allows you to get better control of a line. Because now people are just waiting here for such a long time that they might not, well, they might not have enough patience to wait that long. Anyway, my job for today is done. I have connected the north and the rest of the network. Well, that is, I have connected part of the north, because there is still this this edge of Germany on the map. And I know that Winschoten and Papenburg are not, or at least I don't believe Papenburg is German, but my topography is not that great, as you might have imagined. And, well, what the next project's going to be is just probably upgrading stuff. Oh, beautiful, the Pioneer Zephyr, 177. 7 million, though. How many does that seat? Oh, it's not a multiple unit. Is it a diesel? Yeah. Only 52? Oh. Well, she is fast. Power rating? Mediocre. Speeds up to 177 in 6 minutes. Right, well, we'll have a look at those potentially in a future episode. For now, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you soon for the next one.